It's Ripar in a Marceau. Abandoned ship!
Speed like thunder, guns ablaze, dancing through the smoke and haze. French destroyer, swift and free. Marceau brings the storm at sea.
Hey team, this is Ripper here. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. You got a fun video with the Marceau. Yes, the most powerful destroyer out there, OP broken, in my personal opinion. And it is still available for you guys to grind out in the armory if you need it. But it's definitely, I already said, TLDR, a definite must. Random, awesome. Definitely got to get it. But as always, before we get in, like, subscribe, button below. Appreciate all the supporters of the channel. See you value what we're doing in our day. Smash those buttons. Leave a comment. Thanks for stopping by and appreciate your support. And let's get right to it. So, damn, look at that. Everybody's firing at us. And we're still at 26,700 HP, which is a very, very good health pull for a destroyer. And the speed. That's what this thing is built for. Not only does it have great health points with speed, but it also has the French gimmick, saturation gimmick. If you don't know what that is, look it up. But basically, after a while, after being shot at multiple times by other opposing forces, their guns are rendered basically nerfed, if you would think about it, because they just don't do as much damage as they were designed for. So, anyways, that's a long story of TLDR. But anyways, man, the carrier's just... you're going to see this match right here before we go Unbreakable Line. The carrier just hates us to death. Will literally just go for us only. And it's pretty wild what he does. Right here, switching to AP. The AP on this thing is amazing. One of the best AP DPMs in the game. HE, obviously, is bread and butter, is the highest DPM in the game, I believe at the time. Better than Smolin. And it's just amazing. Phenomenal firepower, everything you need. Torpedoes are going right here, 9 kilometers range. They're really there as a deterrent, and we lose our Yugamo. Again, Yugamo and Shimakaze players, I have no idea what you guys are doing. Don't know the skill level, so I can't assume anything. We're just going to go, hey, everybody, you know. But like I said, majority of the Shimakaze line players, just that's what you see. They go in, and they die. I don't know. It just seems very frustrating. All right, we're getting attacked by the carrier. Watch how much damage we get the carrier. We get a DFAA, so we do use that a lot in this round. We probably use all of them. Man, but I've got this as a full gun build, no concealment, like F concealment, right? Who cares about concealment nowadays with carrier subs and everything? You know what? I'm going to go loud and proud. So let's just go open fire right here. I'm trying to AP right here, long range, see if this works. Normally I would fire HE, but he's like showing full broadside there. And look at the AP right there. It does a lot of damage, especially if you catch one that broadside and up close and personal. Phenomenal. So we're going to use our speed. Again, you got to have to make decisions sometimes as to, you know what, when you need to bail, you got to regroup, reassess, and rethink about your plan. Godlu is probably going to take out Smolensk right here, but look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 7 ships over here versus 3. Not really a fair match. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 we're over here at Alpha. You know what? We're going to just call it a day and regroup and just get out of here. We're getting attacked by the carrier. I go full out and proud with the AA as well. I really don't care. I just want to shoot as many planes as I can down. I hate carriers. I used to play them when the FDR came out, but nowadays, now looking at it, I really wish they would just not have carriers anymore. But if you want to play carriers, play randoms. Oh well, this is the meta we have to play with. In randoms a day, and everybody wants to attack the DD and the carrier, but which is probably the best thing. You're an anti-ship weapon system. If you want to win the game, you got to attack the destroyer. Like I've always said, you kill the destroyer, you increase your probability of winning. Why not? So guess what? We're just going to go loud and proud and shoot as many airplanes as we can down because we hate carriers that much. But in reality, though, I would pick a carrier too. I mean, it's the best weapon system in the game, but this is a video game about warships. Don't know why we're playing World of Warplanes. So we're spotted right now because our detection goes out to 7.7, which is a good thing. I actually like this longer range detection because it lets me know something is around me, and I don't want to deal with it. So I just keep egress in the area and reassess and pick my fights, right? Right now, look at this. Friesland is not going to pick a fight with a Marceau. I mean, I just did like literally 2,000 damage with a couple shells right there, and he doesn't want to stick around, and he has no heals. We don't either, but we have the French saturation gimmick. So the more and more he shoots me, it saturates the armor where it's pretty much you get the minimal amount of damage from each shell that he fires. So pretty much I've nerfed his guns by taking this much damage and surviving. Again, I'm also being attacked by the carrier as well. So notice the survivability of this thing is incredible. And the speed to be able to just get out of dodge and just run away is really the selling point of this thing. The engine boost lasts like literally, 4 minutes? Like 230 seconds there, almost 4 minutes long. Really, really incredible. full speed. So my team is actually, hanging in there. Surprisingly that we gave up Charlie flank, but again, you don't have to rush to your death and give up a flank, and it's okay to give up a flank as long as you come back, especially with the Marceau and Kleber French destroyers. Your speedboats that can run around, quick reaction force, that can come back and just take back the map, as you're going to see right here. Look, we have 2 caps down, but no, it doesn't mean we've lost the battle. And this is why I always say download Aslane's mod timer up here, so you can tell like how much time is left and who is in the winning condition, so you make better decisions rather than rushing into your death and making a wrong move, right? A move that you can't get back. In randoms, there's no respawn, so obviously you got 1 life to live. Might as well use it the best of your ability. Again, we're sitting around our support ships. I found that staying around your support ships will really help you in the long run, because you get you get help with focus fire and you mitigate focus fire. Ooh, look at that, torpedoes. Blucher gets a torpedo. Look at that. A torpedo hit on a freeze zone. See, again, stay near your friends. You'll survive a lot longer. So right now we're going to help our friends out. We got the submarine and Blucher coming into Bravo here. So I'm going to take the Shimakaze. This is a one-on-one fight I will take. 9,000 health left with a, HP, about 8,000-ish health on the Shimakaze here left. He's probably got about 15 left. So I love having the mini Aslane mod on the right, so I know what the health point is of the enemy team, so I know which to pick fights with. He's probably going to outspot me, but I can outrush him. Yep, he's got about 12,000 health left, and I definitely can out-DP him in this. But watch this. So again, another Shimakaze player. Just running around the map. Doesn't really in the best possible position right now, but he's going to try to pick a gunfight with a Marceau. Not the best solution right here, so I'm just pretty much using sheer raw firepower just to blast him out here. And look at that. Just not enough firepower and armor to survive, and his guns were nerfed as well, because why? I have the French saturation. His damage is not there as compared to something else that would have better firepower than a Shimakaze. Again, Shimakaze player. Now, the rest of the game is pretty much the carrier trying to kill me. It's hilarious. This is the kind of World of Warships you're playing. I'm really World of cruise ships and, shoot World of Warplanes. So World of cruise ships and World of Warplanes right here. And let's see how long I can survive with 3,000 health left against a carrier. So thank God I used the smoke here. That was from the freeze land. Thank you. See, use enemy smoke is another great tactic to use. So I shoot down all his planes, had defensive fire AA up. And let's see here. All right, let's see. Okay, he's coming back around. He can spot me, and I'll go. The carrier's not going to go for any of the big ships. He's going straight for me. So he's going to come around this island right here. Let's see what he's going to do. Yep, he already knows I'm coming around the island here. Notice the engine boost is still on. I get about 53 knots and 55 with the speed boost flag. And look at that, he's coming right for me again. Now, here's a tactic right here. See the torpedoes? I know I outrun them, so I'm just going to keep the throttle straight ahead. And now I'm going to aim nose in towards the carrier planes. This is how you mitigate damage from carrier planes. We're always learning something here in World of Warships, right? So he's probably going to do it nose on. He's like, well, I'm getting shot now. Might as well go on a nose in shot, which is the worst place for a torpedo run. Going nose in, it's not going to be the best. So we look for the gap right there. See, it's a lot easier to dodge these torpedoes when you're nose in. And I know his torpedo is going to spread open and it spreads wings. All right, we shoot down all his planes up to 56,000 damage. We shot down 30 planes so far. There's a carrier. Now I know where he's at. Okay, more airplanes coming in. I wait to the last possible second here. And then I arm DFAA and shoot the AA right here. Again, this is all I can do with AA, the AI gunners, and there, AA experts shoot down 37 planes there. And you see, do a little wiggle there, a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake. So it just throws off his aim just ever so slightly. Now he's probably going to send more planes at me again. This time I'm going to use the island cover to avoid this damn... What are these called again? The skip bombers? Oh, I hate these things. Okay, skip bombers. I'm shooting down more planes there. And there's one, and we miss it. All right, we use the island cover to help us out at least a little bit, but then he's got more planes to come at us. So we're 70,000 planes, or damage to planes right now. 40 planes shot down, and he's still coming at us. All right, we're going to burst into the island, see if we can throw off his aim a little bit here. Keep it nose in, nose in. Yes, that didn't do much. See, again, also French saturation helps us there. That would have been a full kill if I was in any other destroyer, I bet, because, yeah, carriers are broken. All right, let's see if we can survive another one. Oh, man, he's still coming after us. Using island cover to mitigate the torpedo damage right there. And, okay, this is another tactic. Aim right into the torpedo to let it die before it arms. So as long as you can hit the torpedo before it arms, you can mitigate damage that way. That's a phenomenal tactic there. I would have died had that thing armed just a second earlier, and man, we survived that one. Look at that, 83,000 airplane damage, and I think I'm going to die at this one. There's no way I'm going to survive this run, right? All right, here he goes. Final moment of truth right here. Airplanes galore. And, he misses just barely. French saturation kicking in. And here we got the torpedoes coming in, ready to go on a torp run against the carrier here. Oh, I gave it a bad aim. Come on, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, I turned in the wrong moment. And, of course, he has not manual secondaries. Those secondaries got him. But, hey, Bungo blapped him for me. Thank you so much for that.
They're gone. They're all dead.
We win the game. I did literally nothing. All I did was run around with my head cut off and kill maybe one destroyer. We get 1,000,000 credits with a buffer. Look at that. 53,000 airplanes shot down. Now, I wonder where I am at in the team. Wouldn't you know, #1 in the team because all I did was run around, cap, spot, do everything I needed to do as a destroyer player. And that's what you're supposed to be if you want to be #1 in the team. Do those simple things and you'll do great, okay? 900,000 potential damage. This is annoying. I mean, 900,000 I'll classify as annoying. I normally say 1,000,000, but dude, we were getting blasted by carriers. 27 spotter planes, 14 bombers, torpedo bombers. What is this? Bombers. And here are the skip bombers. Holy crap. We were taking that much damage. We had no heals. We survived the onslaught. And we made a little chunk of change right there. Look at that. Awesome, huh? Anyways, let's take a look at Unbreakable Line, my favorite mode, and see how not only one, but 2 Marceaus. Let's see how broken. I think it's busted for Unbreakable Line as well. Okay, here we go, Unbreakable Line now, and this is Land of Fire, one of my favorite maps, but if you want to see broken, check out 2 Marceaus, okay? Now, the other team has a Club Air, which is not bad, but 2 Marceaus. Now, so how do you break Unbreakable Line with a Marceau? You literally just do this. Go straight into the gap. Just go literally full speed, look at up to 70. You can get 78 knots if you get the speed flag up there, but look how fast both Marceaus going right now. He's going like... it's people saying hi, Ripper there. Awesome. I love you guys. Hey, make sure you guys say hello when you see me out there. All right, look at this. Not a fair match right here. A Kleber doesn't have very good gun reload. He's got a reload booster, but unfortunately 2 Marceaus with full reload builds here is just too powerful for him. And he is going to just take the brunt force of all this firepower right there and not able to defend. Not a fair match right there, and we're just going to blast the crap out of him. And, yep, he's gone. He's trying to do a torp run, and he goes down. And look at that, 2 Marceaus in the cap, double capping right now. And what are you supposed to do now? Your destroyer is dead, no speed, and pretty much you just cap and take over the entire map this way. This is why it is so busted, broken, and pretty much can break the Unbreakable Line. Because now we've capped both spots, and what is the team going to do? And the team literally has to push into 2 Marceaus, which is unbelievably powerful. Now, you're going to also see the amount of firepower we're going to dish out against battleships as well. And the biggest selling point I found is really using the AP. The AP is horrendous. It's amazing how much firepower you can deal. Vampire 2 coming out and wants to play with 2 Marceaus as well. Not a very good fair match here. But we're all about unfair and tip the favor in your... Oh, damn, what was that shot? Shooting at the water line. And tipping the advantage to your favor right here. And that's exactly why you pick and you choose your battles. You don't want to ever... take an unfair match, right? Now, take a look at this right here. Let's see if we can kill the Hataka, but he's got super heals right here. Oh my gosh. Look at how much firepower we can dish onto this battleship. And he's still going to be able to heal it back. Now, the HE is amazing, the amount of damage you can do against battleships and cruisers. That's really what the bread and butter also of the Marceau is, a run and gun gunboat, where you're really just spraying and praying, and you just dish out so much firepower right here. Look at this broadside Montana here. And let's see, I would think that we want... Oh, wait, never mind. Friendly right in the way. Don't want to shoot him. All right, look at that. Battleships down. Now look at a whole conga line of battleships coming in. We've got torpedoes as well in case we need it. Yeah, see where the GK is going to... He's probably going to accelerate into these. So look at this. Look at this. Switching to AP now. Look, watch what the AP can do right here. The AP is incredible. Doing like this much firepower damage. Like about 3,000 to 4,000 HP off of him every few seconds right there. And it is devastating. Now, the ricochet angles are pretty terrible, so then you got to start shooting superstructure. Ooh, the torpedoes get a nice kill right there, taking out a GK. That's the second kill. Again, still holding strong right here with the Marceau. And again, how are you supposed to push into 2 Marceaus as a destroyer player? This Vampire 2, again, wants to try his luck again with 2 Marceaus. Unfortunately, look at the double firepower. 8 times 2, 16 guns firing at you. Not a fair match, especially a nose-in Vampire right here. If only I get my aim down correctly. Yeah, just not fair. He's got 2 front guns while we got 4. And he goes down. Splash. 3. 61,000 damage. And another battleship. Another GK coming in. We're going to switch to AP again. And just look at the amount of firepower this HE. I love HE into the side. And boom, he goes down as well. Second kill right there. Splash 4. Montana coming around the island, coming and trying to kill us. We lose our friendly Marceau, but don't worry, he'll be back going to 75 plus knots. And we still got Alpha Bravo. Again, how are you supposed to push into a Marceau that literally is running amok? Kills all your destroyers and also spams you for everything. Because what I'm doing right now is taking the heat off my team by making the Montana shoot at me. Because if he's shooting at me, he's not shooting at my friendlies. So we're also running away, throttle juking, getting the best that we can. We were reversing, now we're going forward now. Oh, we got a Colbert coming into action. Let's see. Yeah, we'll switch to Colbert here. Let's see how much we can take off of him. Yeah, his reload is just not as good as... ooh, sorry for the jitteriness there. The vertical sync just having a struggle right there. Yeah, look at that. Look at all the damage. He also has French saturation, so he's got the gimmick too where he basically can absorb all the firepower and mitigate damage. All right, we take the Colbert out with our friendlies. Splash 4. Let's see if we can take us Hataka out here. We've got the torpedoes coming right in. He's going to accelerate to him. Come on, baby. Shoot. And let's get one more before we die. Come on. There it is. All right, 6 torpedoes. See what that can do. Let's see what 6 torpedoes can do on the Hataka here. And do we get it? Is this enough? Is it enough? And we do. Splash 5, 145,000. Again, how are you going to push into the Marceau? Man, so freaking powerful. And again, we'll just speed boost and right back into the gap here. Going 75 plus knots. Amazing speed. And we win the game. Game's over. They literally had no chance to just have any kind of a comeback or any kind of a force or a threat to us. We really just blew them out of the water right there. And yeah, Marceau's top of the team. I mean, go figure, right? One more to show you off the power of Marceau and Unbreakable Line. Pretty incredible. All right, back with Unbreakable Line. Sea of Fortune. Let's take a look at it now. We're against a Z-52. Z-52, a powerful destroyer as well. But unfortunately, if you have a Marceau, it is so freaking annoying and really difficult just to push out of a cap. All right, speeding up right off the bat. We're going to go into this side of the map now. We're going to go into Alpha Bravo. Again, I'm always looking for these sweet spots on Unbreakable Line to try to see if I can cap 2 spots at once. And once I get in there, can I hold? That's the important part. It's not about just killing other ships, but how long can you hold in there? And I find it's very enjoyable because I'm trying to find different ways rather than the randoms battles that you see right nowadays are so passive where it's like, okay, run around the map, get cacked by carriers and subs, and you're trying to figure out, okay, who's left alive. So I actually enjoy this mode a lot better because now, more people are not as afraid. I've noticed in Unbreakable Line, 99% of the time I've noticed that people are pushing in and trying to accomplish objectives. And it's a lot more fun, a lot more action going on. And right now I've got Z-50 on my right. I've got the Battleship, or Vyazma on my left. This time I'm actually going to switch to AP. See how much damage I can do on a Vyazma. I really hate this ship, man. Everybody keeps picking it for some reason. I can't wait till they get rid of the experimental. There you go. Finally, that felt good. First kill of the day right there, and let's see, we got that Z-52 still looking up our right flank here, just waiting for him to make a move. I'm waiting. I mean, I can sit there all day and spam HE ships all day long. And AP, I can even HE or AP spam. Dang, look at the amount of damage we're doing on a Valparaiso. That's that mood busted broken ship, by the way. You know, it just comes back to life all the time. Zombie battleship. Ooh, Palmer coming in. All right, we have our torpedoes coming back up on reload. We've got a Slav and a Libertad behind us, so I think I can take on this battle here. Let's see what the Palmer's going to do. Let's see. Let's think about this. He's probably going to slam on the brakes and slow down, right? AP into his nose. All right, there it is. Torpedoes are ready to go. Fire 1 there and fire 1 just in case he slows down. He's probably going to slam on the brakes. Let's shoot his nose. Where are they at? Come on, torpedoes. Come on, torpedoes. Do your magic. And boom, look at that. Torpedo takes out a battleship. Z-52 is still sitting in the back. We're okay so far. Let's see if we can shoot the Valparaiso. Oh, he gets blasted. Thank goodness. If you can eliminate the Valparaiso right off the bat, that's a good thing for your team because now you don't have to deal with the zombie heals and everything. Now we're just going to sit here and just farm to death. AP does incredible work on the side of broadside battleships. I love the AP on the Marceau. It's so... Now I understand why it's got some of the best DPM of AP in the game. Look at all that damage. Oh, man. It feels so good. And we get another kill. Holy crap. Splash 3 already? And we're surviving. His secondaries are getting nerfed because we got that French saturation. So let's see. Who is the next victim? All right. Colombo wants to play with us as well. All right. We're still holding. We're still holding Alpha Bravo here. And let's see if we can outlast Z-52. If we can take Z-52 out of the equation, he's not even useful. I mean, we're dealing damage, so that's all that matters, right? All right, we finally take the Colombo out. Oh, now we got Wisconsin wants to play. We got Slava in support as well. Oh, Libertad helps me out with takes Z-52. Fantastic job there. All right, one of my favorite battleships, Wisconsin. Let's see what kind of damage we can do with the AP on the broadside here. Look at the amount of damage. Look at that. Just straight into his side armor right there. Arms just perfectly, and we're getting some nice, juicy damage right there. 1,500 damage every few seconds here. It is really powerful. Look, we're just melting, watching his HP go to the ground floor. I think he used his heals because we're not able to kill this guy fast enough. Come on, baby. Is our DPM fast enough to get this guy out of the game? Oh, we barely get him for 54 damage. Okay, somebody else got it. Way to go, Slava. Secondary Slava got him. All right, let's see here. And we got the cap. Look at that. Wouldn't you know? We got 2 caps. Look at that. We're going to cap both right there. There's one, and we're going to cap another. We're going to start a fire. Again, Marceau is also incredible at starting fires. It loves to start fires and burn down battleships. It's incredible for that regard. Even with just the front guns, it's amazing, too. We back away and mitigate as much damage and let him play with the Slava. He's got way more health than us. Look at that. Almost 7 minutes left in the game. 133,000 damage so far. We got a bulk of the enemy force coming in Alpha. They're like, wait, we got to dislodge this Marceau over here. He is wrecking havoc. And we can't seem to get in the cap right here. Vyazma takes out Andalusia. All right, I know the Z-52 somewhere. Yep, he's got Hydra. Somebody's got Hydra on me. Somebody's coming around this corner here. Who's coming around? All right, we got Palmer ready to go. I've got torpedoes ready. He's thinking about it. I'm always waiting to see what is he gonna do here. And now, yep, he is fully committed now. So I know those torpedoes will do just the right amount of damage. Oh, that's a perfect shot right there. And boom, there it is. Another battleship kill. Splash 464,000 damage. Z-52 coming back for more. And he's got to figure out how to get around this island. Now, honestly, the Z-52 can really just go nose in and use the AP. The German AP is amazing, incredible. Then smoke up and use the Hydro in order to dislodge me from this island because I'm not going to go out there. I know that I have a disadvantage. I have no smoke. I don't have enough health right now. He's got the health advantage on me right now. So again, we can literally just stay behind this island and use the battleships as as a deterrence. And let's see what he ends up doing here. He's thinking about it. I got AP ready, buddy. AP is ready. I mean, the AP will literally melt a Z-52 broadside here. Let's see how fast I can melt him. All right. Oh, here comes Wisconsin. Z-52 backed up so we can come back out with our AP. Let's see what happens here. Okay. Oh, he actually came out. There it is. All right, let's see if we can get him. Look at all the AP damage here. Overpin, but it takes off so much damage. And now we are running here, saving as much health as we can. All right, looks like this engagement is going to be... Come on, baby, let's get it. All right, switch in. Sorry for the jitteriness. There we go. There we go. Got a better shot angle right there. Look at the AP. Just back turrets right now. All right, switching to HE because he's angled, so this is not going to help. And back 2 turrets get him, and he gets us. All right, way to go, Z-52. Good job there. And we still got Alpha Bravo, and pretty much, again, majority of the matches I've seen with the Marceau and Kleber doing this style tactic, you're really just in games. I mean, it just doesn't allow the team to push in, and you just take over the cap so fast. Speed is the name of the game right there, and we did a great job. 180,000 damage, 5 kills, taking battleships down. And how did we do? Number 3 in the team right there. Awesome job. And made a little chunk of change, and we're classified as annoying. 1.088 million potential damage. As always, check the build at the end of the video here. If you guys like what we're doing here, smash those buttons. Thank you. Leave a comment. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for support as always. And until next time, you guys stay safe, and we'll talk to you soon. Cheers.